Right, next up is Ervelda, Guardian of the Fae. This is Elaine and Eltalinde witness Gaily fleeing into the forest in the direction of Ervelda, the divine tree of Elheim and the protector of all elven kind. Fearing the worst, the liberation gives chase.
Those damned rebels have ruined everything. And unfortunately, the witch is far too cunning to let them slit her throat so easily. If she tells Galerius of what's happened, we'll find ourselves in even hotter water.
I don't mean to challenge you, Lord Gaily, but what are you hoping to accomplish by staying here?
Simple-minded fool. We're the last survivors of an army defeated. Say we ran home to Zenora with our tails tucked tightly between our legs. What do you think would become of us?
What are you implying, sir?
We'd be executed.
No, I don't want to die.
I have a family back home.
Enough of your blubbering. Even if we wanted to escape Elheim, we would have no way of making it through that cursed winding wood. No. What we need to do now is secure a new route in instead. The witch may not have found it a tasteful method, but the way to shatter their spell is simple enough.
This blaze is uncontrollable.
Such foul disrespect for nature. If Ervelda is lost, the Fae... No, this very land will perish with it.
Then we must see this inferno extinguished. We should hurry.
This is horrible. How could they do such a thing? At this rate, our sacred Ervelda will burn to ash and Elheim will lose its divine protection. Please, Elaine, you must save our lands from this terrible fate. The divine effigies in the region should bring enough rain to quench the flames, but we have to hurry. Alright, extinguish the flames. Capture all enemy command posts. Right.
The day will be ours. We march. To me.
This rose bears thorns. Have you need of me? By your command.
Order must be preserved. Your orders? It shall be done.
I shall not shy from battle. The winds of fate blow at our backs. What would you ask of me? It shall be done.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. Onward.
I claim these lands for the liberation.
Thank you.
I shall not disappoint.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. We march.
So it's looking like
To me.
using the rain. Oh yeah, it does put out the flames.
You face
Sweet.
me. Well fought. The time is at hand. The path is set.
What would you ask of me?
Look, the flames are dying down. Good going, Elaine. Now, come on, let's keep it up.
I shall not disappoint. What would you ask of me? Setting off.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. We march. Onward. For the liberation. To me. You face me. Well fought. The time is at hand. Onward. Good. We march. To me. The time is at hand. We march. Splendid.
Oh, spend time in the flames, and it looks like you take a bit of damage.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. We march. Onward. You face me. A fine bout.
Oh,
Come then.
it's a lot of assist damage right there.
Well fought. The path is set. 'Tis ours now.
Pray for your victory, brave warriors of the Cornian liberation. Please take this. Tail feather.
I shall not falter. According to plan.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
A fortuitous find.
Another one.
I've reached my destination. Have you need of me?
By your command. I shall not shy from battle. Let's see just how strong I can get.
I shall not disappoint. Setting off.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer. We march. To me.
I shall not falter. Glory to the liberation.
Have you need of me?
It shall 'tis ours.
It's you, Terrace. We thank you for coming to our aid. Please allow us to offer our gratitude. Beckoning chime. But before you go, are there any elven archers amongst your ranks? Their merciful rain skill may just be able to extinguish the flames. Please, O Knights of the Liberation, Ervelda's safety rests in your hands.
What would you ask of me?
By your command.
Fortune smiles upon us.
Ooh, miracle fruit.
Time is
Very
at hand.
nice.
The path is set. Come then. Well fought. Onward.
I have arrived. I shall not disappoint. What would you ask of me? Have you need of me?
We march. For the liberation.
Go, level this damn forest to the ground. Bastards, they're starting more fires. Come on, Elaine, we've got to get to that garrison.
What would you ask of me? I shall not disappoint. Have you
Alright,
need
so
of me?
that one is out of uses.
Setting off.
The time is at hand. The path. Take cover! Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. To me. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. Your villainy ends here. My legs grow heavy. The time is at hand. Excellent. The path is set.
Witness true should I'll not let Clive outdo me, as decreed.
Good. We march. To me.
We've taken it as our own.
Come then. Well fought. The time is at hand. Onward. 'Tis ours now.
Come then!
She finally made it up there. Looks like that's all the enemies taken care of. Accursed worms meddling in my plans at every turn. I underestimated you, Prince. It seems you're more than a mere figurehead atop a failing revolution. All the same, I'll never fall to the likes of you. The ashes of this infernal tree will pave the way for Zenoira's march. There'll be no end to Gailey's barbarism, should we leave him to his own devices. Come, we bring the saga to a close here and now. Alright, the victory conditions have changed. How appropriate, he's got a flame javelin.
We march. To me.
Allow me. Very well.
Where shall I go next?
What would you ask of me? This land belongs to us.
Oh, is he? He's starting fires over there.
Have you need of me?
Your will shall be done. I depart anon. I'll not let Clive outdo me. Your will shall be done.
What would you ask of me? have you need of me?
Putting out all these fires.
I'll not let Clive outdo me. You have
Stronger
my
than
thanks.
ever. We march. Onward. You face me.
This marks twice that you rebel mutts have meddled in my affairs, yet this time shall be the last. Ready yourselves to face the slaughter. Together as one!
Victory grows ever closer.
Alright, then we got the flame javelin. Attack a single enemy, 50 potency versus flying targets and inflicts burn. That's pretty sweet. Oh, a fire started up there. We've succeeded in the battle, my prince, but it appears Gailey has fled yet again. Allow me to give chase, if you will. There's something I wish to ask him. Very well then, apprehend the man before he can embark on any further pursuits. The rest of us shall remain here and douse these flames before it's too late.
Sorry, Lord Gailey, but this is as far as you go.
Feckless swine! You dare betray me!
You said it yourself, sir. Our heads would be hoisted on pikes if we crawled back to Zenoira empty-handed. Which is why we'll bring them a nice offering instead.
Fools! You truly think my rotting corpse would convince them to let you live? Your hands are just as tarnished by this failure as mine. Luckily for you, I know a way to wash them clean and earn your freedom in the process.
Save your lies for the damned. Perhaps they'll be willing to listen. Now, go peacefully, will you? It's clear you're struggling to even stand as it is.
Witless curse. I would never yield to the likes of you.
Then I've no choice but to make you yield!
It seems we're too late. 'Tis a lamentable end to perish at the hand of your own soldiers.
Come to laugh at my demise, have you? Go on then. Mock me all you want.
I'd rather get some answers instead. Do you remember what you said the day you expelled me from the Order? No matter how mundane the scandal, Cornea must be shielded from its corroding touch. And with that, I was out. Barred from the very faction I had worked all my life to reach. What happened to the man so firmly dedicated to the betterment of his kingdom?
Open your eyes. That same man lies dying before you.
Tell me, Gailey, for what purpose did you forsake the throne? You surely knew that Sir Joseph and Prince Elaine lived on. Why abandon them and cast your fickle allegiance at Zenoira's feet?
To me, there exists no Cornea without Queen Elenia at its helm. Our kingdom perished the moment she did.
All the more reason to aid her son, to build Cornea anew with Her Majesty's own flesh and blood.
To the gates of hell with her son. The boy's cursed father left this world, yet lacked the grace to leave Elenia's heart with it. Besides, what right have you to denounce my deeds? I stood as my queen's shield until the bitter end, whereas you, Joseph, you fled like the coward you are.
By the mercy of the stars, Ervelda is safe once again. And we have you to thank for it, Prince.
I'm only glad it didn't meet any serious harm. But I have to wonder, why did Gaily wish to burn it down?
Our divine tree has grown for millennia, steadily accumulating an immense amount of magical energy. That energy, the vital essence of life itself, is bestowed through its boughs to all beings small and large throughout this land. Beings such as the Fae, who use its power to protect our home from the impurities of the outside world.
They're the ones responsible for the Winding Wood.
Come to see the tree, Yana?
I wanted to pay my respects, yes. It's not often you get to gaze upon the divine. But as I was saying, the Winding Wood plays host to an almost immeasurable swarm of fairies. They live in its greenery, rustling its branches and leaves, and in so doing, numbing the senses of any who try to pass. They've set armies astray, and debilitated others who wished harm on Elheim. In a way, they're nature's own self-defense system.
But were we to lose Ervelda, we would lose the Fae along with it.
The monster. Such wanton destruction, all to clear the path for Zenoira's advance.
I suspect it was Alcina who kept the man from his maniacal schemes until now. After all, she too would be left devoid of the Fae's power if the tree had burned. Either way, I'm glad it remains as lush as ever.
And we have you and your army to thank for that. I truly couldn't be more grateful.
Alright, Great Wood Shield, Fairy Charm, and Flame Spear Knights. Oh, I see a glowing something there. Sir Linolagos. Linolagos. He's ordered me to stand watch over Ervelda. Okay. Looks like we've got some conversations here. Rosalinda and Yana. This rejuvenation magic of yours is really something, Yana. Though I always thought your older appearance had a certain allure to it myself. Still, are you sure it was the right decision? You lost almost every ounce of your strength in the process, after all. What need is there for strength when you have a slew of brilliant apprentices? It was they who stood by me as I performed the rejuvenation, actually. You may not be aware, but the more powerful a magic, the more time and effort it demands. But in the days it took to forge my body anew, my apprentices never left my side, even for a second. Had I died in that moment, Rosalind, I would have left this world without a single regret to my name. It seems you have quite the connection with them. And that spell of yours sounds almost as wondrous as the miracle of life itself. I wish I could have been there to witness it. It's a good thing you weren't, really. Every eye would have been on you instead of me. I have to wonder, Yana. Do you think you could live as long as an elf if you kept performing rejuvenation rituals? It's hard to say, though I can already feel my magic starting to slip away from me. By the time I'm actually old again, I expect I won't be a witch at all anymore. can still visit you when that day comes. Not for any sort of powerful sorcery, but just to spend time reminiscing with a dear friend. I like that very much, Rosalinda. My apprentices and I will welcome you to our village whenever you wish. Okay. Let's see here. We can do some deliveries. Incredible deeds here, human. I cannot thank you enough. Don't think I've got any guards. Nope. So I'll have to hire some more.
Bring what you seek among my quality wares.
Spell steel bow.
A fine choice.
Vitality talisman. Yeah, and basic stuff that we already have. Okay, what's next? Who's for hire? Soldier, gladiator, hoplite. Okay. Green-minded citizens have volunteered to enlist after witnessing your most recent battle, sir. As for me, I'm a sergeant, the advanced class of the soldier. Best known for our honed spear skill, which grows more potent when we're buffed. But enough talk, allow me to prove my worth on the field of combat. Equipable items will confer buffs upon their wielders. Seek out the provisioners of Fevreth if you wish to find such items. It's actually not true. It's not the provisioners that sell those. Lane and Ramona. Marvelous architecture, though in truth nothing could be more wonderful than the unspoiled nature of these lands. Indeed, not even Cornea can boast such verdant forests. But I'll not deny your nation bears far more greenery than ours, at least. What is it, Ramona? Look above us there in the sky. Have you ever seen such magnificent birds before? Only in Elheim, I suppose. They have quite the striking features now that I observe them more closely. Likely as a means of adapting to their environment, all life in Fevreth has developed in such a manner. Speaking of birds, there exists a breed in Bestorias which can swim through the ocean with all the elegance of a noble carp. It must feel wonderful to possess the freedom to roam either sky or sea whenever the fancy strikes them. Unless that particular variety of bird are incapable of conventional flight entirely, but what a lustrous glow these mushrooms boast. I wonder what they taste like. Best to ask in town if they're poisonous first. If only there were a library I could consult on the matter. Truly are similar, you know. Sorry? Speak of you and Unifi, of course. Your mannerisms are nigh identical. I mean to imply I'm as excitable as a teenage girl? Still, I can't exactly help myself. There's much of the world I've never seen, having lived in Bestorius all my entire life. I understand how you feel. Whenever our march brings us to new lands, I'm struck by the insatiable urge to know every last detail of the region. After all, you never know what wonders may await behind a neighboring tree or a distant mountain. It appears the two of us have more in common than I realized. It is a welcome surprise, yes. I must admit, I'm impressed you noticed these birds at all, given how far away from them we stood. Don't be the eyes of an owl are inherently a great deal keener than those of a human. A natural disadvantage, is it? Unfortunately, yes, but feel free to let me know if you ever discover something I haven't. So I shall. Okay. Yeah, quite a few towns. Actually, looks like 3. Used to be afraid of humans, but now I know some of you are really nice. Okay.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Wyvern Reigns. Aerial Wing. Activates before attacking. With an active skill, makes the user's next attack a true strike. This user plus 20% attack if the user is at 100% HP. Okay.
A fine choice.
And then a Liberator's Bracelet, which has Banishing Pursuit. Follow-up attack a single enemy removes all of the target's buffs.
A fine choice.
skip that.
May fortune bring what you seek.
Defensive ring, quick barrier.
Fine choice.
Its robe. Activates after the user is debuffed, grants the user 1 AP. Okay.
A fine choice.
And then a bunch of different shields. And everyone here thinks ill of humans, I'll have you know. I'm sure that's difficult to believe, but it's the truth. To make proper use of our row shot skill. It's capable of striking the entire back row at once, in case you weren't aware. But experience is the best teacher. Study our formation and then we battle. Skills such as magic converl, our attacks can grow more powerful than ever before. Pay close attention to your allies, both their classes and their equipment. Hunter, wizard, and looks like the male elven fighters are available here. All right, well, looking like that's pretty much going to be it for this one. I am going to... yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I think this will be the next one here. Bowman of the Setting Sun. Let me just see. Yeah, that's level 21. 21, yeah. Yeah, I think that makes sense to do this one next. That'll unlock the mining. And then, I guess it must unlock this town here as well. Naritra Town. Okay. But yeah, anyways, that will be it for this one.